Hello guys, my name is FX Neutral and welcome to the channel. It's been quite a while since I've made a video and I apologize for that. There are quite a few that will be released over the next coming weeks. Anyways, recently I finally got to see the latest Star Wars movie, The Rise of Skywalker, and seeing as it's the final movie in this long saga, I thought I'd give my opinion on it. This video won't have any spoilers for the movie at all, so if you haven't seen it, rest easy. But when you eventually do, make sure to drop back onto the channel, as I'll have a spoiler review ready for when you come back. Alright, let's start off with what the character development is like in this film. So throughout episode 7 we got to see Rey, Finn, Kylo and Poe develop thoroughly and establish themselves as characters. By episode 8 we have Finn as a renegade stormtrooper who aspires to bring hope and peace back, Rey as trained partially by Luke in the Jedi ways but still conflicted on her past, and then we had Kylo rise up through the ranks and become the supreme leader of the First Order, seemingly unchallenged in his quest for galactic dominance. Episode 9 takes these characters and creates clear, well-made arcs for each of these characters, which mostly makes sense and are satisfying to watch. Even older characters such as C-3PO and Leia Organa, whose actor Carrie Fisher sadly passed away quite a while ago, played a massive role in the plot for this movie, even more so than they did in episode 7 and 8. They interact more with the newer roster of characters, and you can clearly see connections and friendships being made or already existing between the main cast, which I felt was lacking quite a bit in the last film, The Last Jedi, as everyone in that film just seemed to be split up throughout the whole film. Also, Rey learns of her proper backstory, which has a great effect on her and causes her to undergo tremendous development. So overall, I felt that the character development and their writing was done better. In terms of world building and expanding the lore of Star Wars, I feel it was great. It introduced a lot of new concepts to do with the Force, the Resistance, the First Order, planets. But on the other hand, it also reintroduced a few things from the Legends universe. Now, for those of you who don't know what Legends is, it is the non-canon side of Star Wars. Stuff like the Force Unleashed, the Republic Commando game, and most of the Old Republic era are part of the Legends universe. However, this movie also seemed to retcon or go on to change a few things that happened in The Last Jedi, notably things that seem to contradict what J.J. Abrams set up in The Force Awakens. Without going too far in, let's move on to something I noticed after finishing the movie. The one thing that I had a problem with: the film didn't have continuity and explanation. Some of the new concepts introduced into this whole trilogy, which we were led to believe were a grand mystery, simply weren't answered, or barely answered. Maybe one day they'll be answered in a comic or a game story, but I feel those should have been properly explained in the film. The film itself was quite fast paced all the way through, so I think it could have benefited from those story moments and explanations, just to give those slow paced moments every once in a while. At the end of the day, the film told what it needed for it to progress. Overall, I really liked this movie. I'd probably say it's my favourite Disney Star Wars film, and was a great improvement from the subpar Last Jedi, but in no way, shape or form was it a perfect movie. It had some issues with pacing and story explanations, but that just might be down to The Last Jedi not properly carrying on the story from episode 7. Who knows, maybe someday they'll finally flesh it out through some comic adaptation or something. Well guys, that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video and consider going to see episode 9. If you enjoyed the video, please let me know by dropping a like and consider subscribing if you want to see my full spoiler breakdown of episode 9. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day and see you soon.